guys, this is Jess with Jess Smith Coaching, and in this video today, I'm going to be talking about the importance of creating career stories to take with you into a job interview so that you can confidently answer their questions and land more job offers. So, first off, what even is a career story? What am I talking about? A career story is an example from your real life experience where you have had a success, a failure, or you have learned some sort of lesson. That is what a career story is. And so, why are these important? Why am I talking about this? Having these stories top of mind gives your brain a pathway to go to so that you don't blank out in the middle of an interview. Has that ever happened to you? I know it's definitely happened to me before. We all know that interviewing is nerve-wracking, right? It's really nerve-wracking to show up, have someone asking you questions, you have no idea what they're going to ask you, and then you're expected to respond from, all of the experience that you've had. You're expected to come up with this great answer. So what these career stories do for you, if you have 5 of them top of mind, is that it gives your brain a pathway to grab onto so that you can say, okay, which of my 5 stories will help me best answer this interview question? And that way you are prevented from totally freezing and totally blanking out in the middle of your interview. So how it works, how I would recommend doing this, is starting to think back about your past work experiences, right? When are those times that you've had a success or a failure, and write down the full story of everything that happened. Start from the beginning. What are all of the details that fill in, through the conflict, and how did you come to a resolution at the end? Once you've got a couple different stories mapped out, I recommend you head over to Google top interview questions, most common interview questions, anything like that, and pull up a list of things that get asked in interviews. And start to look at your list of stories. Which stories can be told in a way to answer a variety of these different questions? I think that's really the beauty of having career stories top of mind, is because it's a story. There are a lot of different components to it, right? So you can tell the story in a way that answers a variety of different questions. So as a quick example, let's say you have an example where you stepped up at work to lead an additional project outside of your usual scope of work. You had to work with a team. Some of them were difficult, and in the end, you ended up producing a great result for your customer. A story like that could be used to answer so many different interview questions. It could answer, tell me about a time that you had to work with a difficult person. Tell me about a time that you stepped up to lead something. Tell me about a time that things didn't go as planned. Tell me about one of your proudest accomplishments in your work experience. So this one story can be used to answer all sorts of different questions. So if you can just identify somewhere around 5 career stories that you can take with you into your interview, it's going to make you so much more confident and calm and more able to answer these questions competently. I hope this is helpful for you. If you are interested in getting more career advice and strategies, I hope that you will follow me on LinkedIn. And you can also check out my website at jesssmithcoaching.com.